College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Parrish. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollack.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll throw it from the red zone. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You have an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2. action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Almost ready to kick it away.
You're a fucking loser.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Going up top on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds a man by himself. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Coming after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. That one comes out hot down the right side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacy. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Buys a little time. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Jackrabbit. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, LSU!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Oh, shit.
And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line.
He could go off. Oh, man, really? Coughing it up. Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires one high and deep. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
Dude plays like the biggest bitch in history of Earth.
Really aggressive and trying to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play and getting the ball back to its offense.
Lost a throw on first down.
Dipshit. Fucking dipshit.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the
We're just about to dream him now, now.
setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. LSU quick to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. Really needed to
Oh.
hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Holds and fires complete to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier.
There's about to dream him now, go Dogs.
Touchdown, LSU! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Coming out with it, it's Davis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun to give, looking for room. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Just about set for the second half kickoff. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two.
They're about to drink them. All the small things. Where you off to?
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
All the small things.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He makes the connection. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. He just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Kurt Tyler. He was a guy that could...
And he breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback.
Have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. LSU right back to the line. Quarterback checking off. He'll throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical third down situations, you're going to...
Oh! What a fucking...
With the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception. interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
And the Tigers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. This should be the last play of the quarter. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
All
Denying a big
small things add up. I think I don't really know the words for this fucking song.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Dart. Quickly complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even had a big
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game.
Going for it all.
Ooh!
He'll try to take it back, and the ball's on the ground. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. It's a fumble. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice
Ooh!
They made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
They'll throw it on first down. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you can possibly do.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go right back to it. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hot volleys up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. With the catch, it's Wells. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
The Valley Dream come down, go Tigers!
His legs to buy some time.
That's a pick.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Oh, he got loose. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the
All the
26-yard line.
small things.
Could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game.
Carry me on,
Because of that
carry
interception.
me
Could that be
on.
the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that run, good coverage.
Now on second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Dart. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that three.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much
Dun, 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 dun.
on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't
Oh,
gone their way. It's been
fat
a tough
bitch.
day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Create the tackle for a loss on first down.
And that's going to fall.
Oh, blew my fucking back out.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Blew my fucking back out.
This tight end on that play is a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacy. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. LSU with the first and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. The pirouette on the run. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. It's really easy to get caught up in the... Certainly, this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this to
They get the bell and they don't know.
all off season. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights forever.
They're coming down, they're gonna die, brother. Blitz, bam, blitz. Oh. Yeah, go ahead and use the volunteers.
Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers.
Home with the Tennessee Volunteers, brother.
Good old Rocky Top, and they hope
Oh, we're gonna give some Rocky Top, I bet.
But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top 10.
It's a battle of the top tens.
One team will try to make a resonating statement, as we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Bum 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 bum.
And the Volunteers will kick it away. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down for the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. LSU quick to the line.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare you.
Come on, you're in the valley of a dream there, not, brother.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, there's the clap.
They'll ride the hot hand. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Races.
Lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell I just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Lacy. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Working its way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Steps away to find some room. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the football bounds across the sidelines. They'll lose a couple.
Offense, you're thinking first down, get the first down on 3rd down. Man, you can't put the ball on the turf, but at least the ball went out of bounds. Now you got a decision to make what you want to do on 4th down. Could have been a turnover, could have been worse.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Hilton. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arc.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise in the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout.
That should be a drop.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before.
Go ahead back out.
To an end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. to throw. It's Iamaleava. And the quarterback is snowed under. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sampson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. LSU now operating in the red zone. Assault continues. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown Volunteer. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Snap it to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Unloads to the wideout.
great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Trying play action. Getting some heat. Skips away from pressure. The sure hands, it's Sampson. At the 40, there he goes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Still on his feet at the 45. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback will audible. He'll start this drive firing. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they
Look, he just want to punch this dude in his fucking throat. I don't know about y'all.
And that's just excellent cover one. Nowhere to throw.
Shut the fuck up. You stupid fucking bitch.
Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
All the
Looking to throw it to
things.
Yamayama. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks forward.
To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. The timing was just off with the freshman passed well behind him.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already been picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34.
That was no fourth down, but okay. I mean, no, there was no first down, but okay.
That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
And the Vols are on the move. Let's go! Let's go! Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Kid plays like a bitch.
Line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll pitch it.
Bitch. Ugly little bitch.
Job by the defense. You got to understand it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So
touchdown ball.
That shouldn't count. This dude's really fucking obese.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
I won't. Yep. Oh, this dude suffers. Last game of the night. Well, for this stream, we'll use my school.
The Bounce House, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see us live from the SEC,
Bum 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 bum.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to
The
25.
Sooners. The sooner this game's over, the better. Am I right?
First down for this offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Off play action on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Hudson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Knights in the hurry up. Dialing up a second down pass play. Floating away. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Pittman. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Single. Off the RPO, throw to the right,
15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here from the offense. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stint of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this play.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve.
Oh, bitch. You're fucking fat. And ugly. Pick a fucking struggle.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't big.
Direct snap. Using the spin move. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Brown wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it downfield.
Arm punt, you obese bitch. What should you get for jumping teeth? You are a stupid motherfucker.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll leave it with him. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Up to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Burks.
I want to hurt someone.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UCF! How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He's into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. Kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Arnold. Looking for a huge play. And it's picked
Bro.
up third time today.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Harvey. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Makes the grab. It's Pittman. And into the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Just like...
No, good game. Really good game. Great stream, great wins. We'll see y'all in a few hours because we'll be streaming Fortnite all day today.